you're listening to this late at night and you've been feeling pressured to start living a life you aren't quite ready for, this one is for you. Tonight, we're reading two quiet Reddit posts from people who sound fine on the outside, but are struggling in ways most people never see. Post 1. Recently, my sister shared that she's expecting her first child. I feel genuinely happy for her. It's something she always wanted, and seeing her reach that point in her life is meaningful. At the same time, I noticed a quieter feeling underneath that happiness, a sense of distance. I'm in my mid-20s, and my life looks very different. I've never been in a relationship, and even the idea of starting one feels unfamiliar. Not because I don't think about it, but because I'm not sure where I would begin. When I look around, it seems like many people are moving forward in ways that feel clear, building relationships, forming plans, reaching milestones that mark a kind of progress. And from where I am, those things feel far away. There's also a subtle pressure that comes with that, not always spoken directly, but present in expectations about what life is supposed to look like by a certain age. I'm not even sure what I want yet, but I do notice the feeling of standing slightly outside of what seems to be unfolding for everyone else. It's a strange place to be, holding both happiness for others and uncertainty about your own path at the same time. Post 2. Lately, I've been thinking more about what it would mean to move into the next stage of life. On paper, things are relatively stable. I'm working, supporting myself, and managing day-to-day life without too much strain. But when I think about the future, especially things like starting a family, the picture becomes less clear. I've noticed that there's a lot of conversation around me about having children, from family, from people close to me, even within my own romantic relationship. It comes up often enough that it starts to feel like an expectation rather than just a possibility. Part of me understands the desire for it. I can see why people value that stage of life. But another part of me feels uncertain. I think about the financial reality of it, how much would change, how much responsibility it would add, and whether I would be able to provide the kind of stability I would want for someone else. There's a tension there. Wanting something in theory, but not feeling ready for what it would require in reality. And when those conversations keep coming up, it can feel like there's a timeline I'm supposed to follow, even if I'm not fully aligned with it yet. Sometimes the pressure in adulthood doesn't come from a single decision, but from the sense that certain steps are expected to happen on a timeline. Family, relationships, and social expectations can all quietly point toward what comes next, even when you're still trying to figure out and understand what feels right for you. In those moments, the challenge isn't always choosing a path. It's learning how to move at a pace that feels honest, even when the world around you seems to be moving faster. If any part of this video felt familiar, you're not alone in that feeling. If any part of this video felt like that is you, you don't need to have answers tonight. You don't need to fix anything right now. You just need to be. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. Gently.